Today's story is Ms. Marvel, Generation Y. Now, before telling the story of Ms. Marvel, we need to introduce the concept of the Inhumans. The Inhumans are superhumans whose ancestors were experimented on by aliens. People with the Inhuman gene live all over the world, but their powers lay dormant until they are exposed to the Terrigen Mist, a mutagenic gas made from Terrigen crystals. During the event Inhumanity, a Terrigen bomb exploded in the Earth's atmosphere, causing a Terrigen cloud to move across the Earth like a storm front. So, now that you're probably sick of hearing the word Terrigen in every sentence, what does this have to do with Ms. Marvel? Let's dive right in. Kamala Khan is a 16-year-old girl living in Jersey City. She's a smart kid who gets good grades, plays MMORPGs, and writes fanfiction about her favorite superheroes. One night, Kamala sneaks out to a party that some of her classmates are having, when the party is suddenly crashed by the Terrigen cloud. Kamala inhales the gas and has a trippy vision of Captain Marvel, Iron Man, Captain America, and a hedgehog with Hulk fists lecturing her about faith. When Kamala wakes up, she's emerging from a cocoon and looks like Captain Marvel used to back when she called herself Ms. Marvel. Kamala soon realizes that she has the power to change shape now, mostly using this ability to grow and shrink different parts of her body, and she takes up the superhero name Ms. Marvel since it's no longer in use. Ms. Marvel quickly makes an enemy out of the Inventor, a clone of Thomas Edison whose DNA got mixed up with a cockatiel's, making him a mad scientist Birdman. The Inventor also has a gang of teenagers working for him, and Kamala's not sure why. Ms. Marvel teams up with Wolverine, and they fight some giant alligators that the Inventor created. After the fight, Kamala and Wolverine find a teenage girl being used as a human battery death trap in the sewer. Wolverine gives his official 3 claws up review of Ms. Marvel to all the other superheroes, and as a result, Medusa, Queen of the Inhumans, sends a giant teleporting dog named Lockjaw to look after Kamala. Kamala and Lockjaw fight one of the Inventor's giant robots that is using another teenager as a power source. But Ms. Marvel's giant robot troubles have only begun, and yet another robot attacks Kamala's school. After saving the school, Ms. Marvel and Lockjaw travel to a known hideout of some of the Inventor's teenage cronies. The teens explain that they're convinced their generation is worthless and a drain on the planet's resources, so they've willingly agreed to become human batteries for the Inventor so they can give back to the world instead of leeching from it. The Inventor attacks Ms. Marvel again in a giant mech, which is wearing a big red bowler hat for some reason, and he kidnaps Lockjaw. After the fight, Kamala convinces the teens that the insane Birdman has an insane bird brain and his plan is stupid. The teens help Kamala find the Inventor's secret base, and once they break in, they're confronted by, you guessed it, another giant robot, because the Inventor's kind of a one-trick birdie. Ms. Marvel manages to stop the robot by shrinking down and destroying it from the inside. The police come to arrest the Inventor, but the chase is cut short when the Inventor gets crushed by his own giant robot. With the Inventor gone and his teenage legion set on the right path, Ms. Marvel is now recognized as the resident superhero of Jersey City. The kind of hero who can punch Loki in the face, attract a power-hungry Inhuman, and face the end of the world. But those are all stories for another time.
Give 'em prayer hands, say what's up America. Half of you should know me, right?